Tonight, I'm going to be sleeping in this survival bag. No tent, no tarp, no shelter, just this on an exposed hilltop in 0 degrees weather. I'm definitely starting to feel the temperature drop now. This is pretty miserable at the minute. So I'm just scouting out this ridgeline along the hillside for somewhere to camp for the night. It's forecast to be 0 degrees, if not below tonight. So I don't want to be too low down in the valleys as I'll end up getting damp as well as cold. So I just need somewhere which is high enough out of the valley, but not too exposed to the wind. And I think that rocky outcrop up there might be ideal. Let's go up and have a look, shall we? I think this is it, guys. This will do. I think it's flat enough up here. I'm not going to roll off the edge. It's got a fantastic view right across the valley. This is going to be home for the night. I'm just going to go through here and make sure there's no sharp sticks or stones that can pierce the inflatable mat or the survival bag. I've also brought with me the ground sheet as well, and this should also help just manage some of the damp and the cold coming through the ground into the survival bag. It doesn't look as level now I've put that ground sheet down. I think I'll move it back a little bit. It's still not perfectly level, but at least I've got a flat spot for my head at the top. And this bit here is slightly more raised, so I've got less chance of rolling off the hill. And I've also got with me an inflatable roll mat. And this is really important for heat retention, as your body will lose so much heat through the ground. Just help me keep it a little bit warmer through the night. I might end up putting that inside the survival bag rather than it sliding away underneath me. I'm beginning to question whether this is a good idea, to be honest. I've already said it before, and it's not to do with the cold, it's more to do with me sliding off the cliff edge. We'll see. Right, survival bag. So this is going to be my sleeping bag for the night. I've never actually slept in one of these before. This is why I wanted to test it out. More of a real world scenario. I think the main issue is going to be with condensation building up inside this bag, as there's no way for it to breathe. So I'm going to have to leave the top end open, a bit of a gap, so it lets as much air in as possible, just so I don't end up getting damp and wet inside the bag from the condensation. This is going to be fun. I did bring a bit of luxury with me. Inflatable pillow. Go tuck that inside there, just so it doesn't get damp before I go to bed. I think we'll have a dry run, see how we get on. It's not too bad actually. I think the inflatable mat helps, although it does want to slip around quite a bit. The real test is going to be tonight. I think tonight when I go to bed, I'll definitely wear my base layers. And I'll probably put a synthetic jacket on as well, just for a bit of added warmth. Everything all of a sudden's gone so quiet and still. Starting to make me realise how alone I really am. It's always good to have a nice warm meal when it's cold. Just helps boost your morale a little bit. These small little comforts help get you through. I'm definitely starting to feel the temperature drop now. I honestly don't think I'm going to be very warm tonight at all. I can't see me getting much sleep. I think the only thing that's going to be keeping me warm tonight is my base layers and my jacket. If this was insulated or foil lined, I'm sure it'd do a better job of keeping the heat in, but I can't see that happening tonight. I think I'll make myself a warm drink and then I'll tuck into bed. It's definitely getting colder. Try and warm your hands up a little bit. Can't beat a cup of hot chocolate to warm you up. It's getting really cold now, so I'm going to get ready for bed. A nice little creamy loft. I think I'm going to need some gloves tonight as well. Get them on. It's definitely getting cold. I've had to get up and put another jacket on. I definitely made the right decision bringing the inflatable mat with me. Any part of my body that's not touching it is absolutely freezing. This is pretty miserable at the minute. My pillow's gone down. I think it's got a puncture from being up against the rocks. And the inside of my survival bag is already full of condensation. I've had to put my pants on because my base layers were getting wet. It's cold and it's damp and I'm sliding everywhere. And now I've got no pillow. I'm starting to get wet. Whew, this isn't going to be easy. I'm just hoping it doesn't rain or snow as well. Morning guys. I've never been happier to see the sun starting to rise. It's about 6:30. I'm so glad this night's over with. I've basically had no sleep. It just got so cold through the middle of the night and everything started going damp. Most of the lack of sleep wasn't because of the cold. Just trying to get comfy in this bag. The mat just slips around everywhere and the bag wants to move. And then it's all wet inside. Just keeps waking me up every 5 minutes. The coldest part of me last night was actually my legs, and I think that's because they were permanently in contact with the outside of the survival bag. I definitely can't wait to get up and get moving. That's what I've been waiting for 10 hours. To start seeing the sun coming up, so this ordeal will be over. Right, time to get up I think. It's good to get out that bag. It's just so damp in there. As I mentioned last night, this pillow didn't survive. I think that's probably my fault. I think I had it pushed up against these rocks at one point. I must have got a hole in it somewhere, so that's the end of that. However, the bag survived just fine. There's no rips or tears in that, and that's partly why I put down this ground sheet, just to make sure nothing pierced the bag and let any water in at night. I think having this inflatable mat was a bit of a lifesaver for me. It just kept that cold from coming up through the ground, and I found that any part of me that wasn't lying on the mat, like my arms and my legs, just got cold really quickly, so it's a bit of a must if you're going to be sleeping on the ground or in a survival bag at all. Well, there we go guys, I managed to survive the freezing temperatures in just a survival bag. Would I recommend this? Absolutely not. I'd say this type of survival bag is more suitable for mild weather. If you just need to get in there for a couple of hours just to get out of the wind and the rain, it'll do just fine, but it's definitely not designed for the cold temperatures I had last night. And if you do want to go down that route, just to have a backup, I'd probably look at something like a thermal or foil lined survival bag. Alright guys, I'm going to get myself all packed up and head off. Thanks very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on the future adventures. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers guys.